In the misty nights of Paris, a woman steps onto the stage with emerald green eyes. Her name is Mata Hari. From a penniless girl to the queen of dance, to facing a firing squad accused of espionage. But was this woman truly a traitor, or an innocent victim of war? Margaretha Zelle was born in 1876 in Leeuwarden, a small town in the Netherlands. Her father is a wealthy hat merchant, but when Margaretha is 13, he goes bankrupt, and her mother dies. Abandoned, she seeks refuge with her uncle. At 18, she responds to a newspaper ad and marries Rudolf MacLeod, a 38-year-old officer. They move to the Dutch colony of Java, but the marriage is a nightmare. Rudolf, an alcoholic, is abusive and unfaithful. He beats and betrays Margaretha. They have 2 children, but their son Norman dies at 2 from a mysterious poisoning. Margaretha learns dance in Hindu temples and adopts the name Mata Hari, meaning Eye of the Sun. In 1902, she divorces, loses custody of her daughter Louise, and flees to Paris. Struggling in poverty, she gives piano lessons, performs in a circus, and briefly turns to prostitution. In 1905, with manager Gabriel Astroque's support, she debuts at the Musée Guimet. Draped in a gold-embroidered bra and sheer veils, she sheds her layers one by one, swaying her hips and captivating Paris's elite. Bankers, generals, and princes flock to her. She earns 10,000 francs per performance. French banker Félix Rousseau gifts her a chateau. Museum founder Émile Guimet becomes her lover. Self-conscious about her small breasts, she wears a flesh-colored bra, adding to her mystique. But by 1910, imitators multiply, and Mata Hari's stage fame gradually fades. World War I erupts. The Netherlands remains neutral, allowing Mata Hari to travel freely across Europe. In 1915, in Amsterdam, German consul Karl Kromer offers her 20,000 francs to extract secrets from French generals. Desperate for money, she accepts and begins working for the Germans under the code name H21. In 1916, she meets French intelligence chief Georges Ledoux in Paris. Ledoux recruits her as a double agent, tasking her with seducing German Crown Prince Wilhelm for secrets, promising 1 million francs. At the same time, Mata Hari is deeply in love with Vadim Maslov, a 23-year-old Russian captain. Maslov is wounded in battle, loses an eye, and is confined to a hospital. To visit him, she accepts the French espionage mission, as it provides travel permits and funds. But Wilhelm has no secrets. He is merely a figurehead. In 1916, on French intelligence's orders, Mata Hari travels to Madrid to extract information from the Germans. There, she meets German Major Arnold Calli, a charming and influential officer. To gain his trust, Mata Hari grows close to him. In the heat of passionate nights, she shares gossip about German submarine plans, but the information is superficial and lacks military value. Kala, scheming to trap her, sends a telegram to Berlin using a broken code. H21 is our agent. She delivered secrets. The French intercept it, knowing the code is compromised. Calais' goal is to expose Mata Hari as a double agent, shattering French trust in her. Her information amounts to mere society gossip, but the constant risk of exposure keeps her dancing on a tightrope in generals' bedrooms. In 1917, as the French army crumbles during the Nivelle offensive and soldiers mutiny, Ledoux seeks a scapegoat. He manipulates evidence and targets Mata Hari. On February 13th, she is arrested at the Élysée Palace Hotel. Interrogated in the rat-infested Saint Lazare prison, she declares, "A courtesan, yes. A spy, never." No evidence exists, yet the court holds her responsible for 50,000 soldiers' deaths. On the morning of October 15th, 1917, she faces a firing squad in Vincennes Forest. Refusing a blindfold, she stands tall in a gray dress. Bullets rain down, and she collapses. Her body is sent to a medical school, her head later lost in a museum. Files opened in 2017 reveal Mata Hari was a victim of the war. Was she a traitor or an innocent pawn? Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share to stay updated.